I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. First time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, thank you so much for the love and support. Just watching the videos, knowing that we're interacting in such a beautiful way, I'm just sending so much love and uplift and comfort towards people now more than ever. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Uh, Love and light, many blessings is definitely on its way. If you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you are comfortable enough, uh, please drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just uh, just tell me about your empathic gifts and how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are very uplifting to you, give you good vibes or good inspiration that you would love to share with your loved one, family, or friends, or even a fellow empath that are going through trying times at the moment and needing spiritual guidance or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It is greatly appreciated. And the music that I'm listening to in the background is called Overactive Chattering Mind to Zero Thought in 5 minutes. Powerful meditation music, calming sleep. And I will post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101. Heyoka, show love and kindness is truly needed. Life is way too short. Oh God, it is. It was yesterday when I woke up. Um, Yesterday morning. I didn't know what it was, and something was telling me to go ahead and take a break for today. Yesterday, and not really understanding what was going on, but then it hit me, at 9:47, yesterday morning. Kobe Bryant and Gianna Bryant and a few other people were involved in a terrible plane crash yesterday. Um, I felt like emotionally numb. It still doesn't seem real. Um, Knowing it was just so much going on yesterday. And I mean, it was, being on, Facebook. I knew I was just like, I was just checking my notifications and, going through the storyline. And I seen this girl named Hoops. Uh, and she next you see a news flash, and then you're seeing all the smoke, and then I looked at, she got real close to the TV and it says Kobe Bryant dead in car crash. I'm like, yeah, I know this is a damn lie. And I hurried up and went on Google, and I mean, I couldn't believe it. It is still like not really sitting with me. Even though I wasn't, really into basketball like that, it was just the fact of, being with your child, and they were coming back from a basketball game. I think it was like a tournament or something like that. Along with the coach of, I guess it was the team's coach or whatever, and finding out that, and then on top of that, it really just got up under my skin that the family, his wife had to find out about that through social media, that her husband died. Like, the police officers was really pissed about that. Like, thank you TMZ for putting that out. The family wasn't even notified yet. And I mean, my heart really went out to her. It's not just losing your husband, but one of your children at the same time. If that didn't make me sit up here and text my children real quick, even I have one out of town that I constantly worry about. That's a parent's missing, kidnapped, anything. Parents' worst fear. You know, um, and it was just so much that, I know there's a lot of people that's hurting for that. Dwayne Wade made I think it was like an Instagram post, and it was hard for him to keep composure. Seeing people in the the airport. I guess I forgot what he did. Either he passed on something, Kobe passed on something to LeBron. And, you see LeBron just in the airport, just, he lost it. There was people in there hugging him, and, he just kept shaking his head. I know it just didn't seem real. Seeing that all over the place. I mean, it's just like it sent a energy of devastation throughout the world. Like, I mean, when I felt it hard. Like, I still have a headache from crying. It's like my face is still red. And it just like, you know, it makes you want to hold your family closer. You know, different things are coming out, conspiracy theories, people are already selling stuff with his name on it, trying to make money off of that. And I'm just like, people have no regard, no respect for people's, tragedies that's going on in their life, you know, um, and it just needs to show love throughout the world. It really does. I said, because it's just like, even though we were fans of his, this man was somebody's dad. This man was somebody's husband, son, you know, um, nephew, whatever, brother. And it's just all these different things. And it was just, you're numb to that. It's just like you're not numb, but it just feels like a state of shock, and being able to get on the group forum of, I think it was like Empowering Empaths. And it was just like so many people said that they were feeling it. Everybody was just like, they were saying, like me, I wasn't really a basketball fan, but am I really feeling this right now? I say, everybody, we're all open in different transitions right now. We're just still getting over the stuff that happened in Australia. Now this, if this is not reflecting to us the change in life, it's just like, why breathe? Why show love during tragedies? You shouldn't have to do that. You should show love all the time. Why should it have to take somebody to either die, apocalyptic events to pop off, just for you to feel love? And it's just like, if this ain't a wake-up call, I don't know what is, because it's just like tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. We always have our one or two big tragedies throughout the year. This is like, this hasn't even been a whole month yet throughout the new year, and it's already being showing up and showing out. And it's just like, hold people close. You never know when their last day is. You never know when your last day is going to be here. And hoping the hell you don't have to be reincarnated, just go back and do it again. It's just so much. It makes you look at life and be grateful. Be grateful. Because it was like, it gave me chills, because the day before yesterday, if y'all seen the video I was talking about with the new moon and the meta tactics that was being used, I watched the song. I kept seeing my dad holding my hand around bright lights, like it was like really bright, like white lights, and holding my dad's hand. And the emotions I felt was like scared and emotional at the same time. And I'm just, he had me by the hand, and then it was so bright. And then I kept hearing the song in the back of my head, Creed, Arms Wide Open. And I watched that video like on repeat. And I was just like, why do every time I hear this song, it's been years since I heard it, but every time I heard it, it gave me an emotion. And then when I looked at the backstory about the song, it's about I think his name is Sam. I forgot what his name is. The lead singer was a father, you know, um, and wanting to, love, love his child is just like a love between a child and their father. And then watching the video, if anybody's like a Creed fan, or even you can look up the video, and y'all, I mean, you can go back and watch the video I was talking about. It was the one you see the angel with the black wings. Um, and I said something about, the ball of light hitting the earth, and I got really emotional, and I didn't know what that was about. And I just kept watching it, because it was like something my dad brought, to my attention. It's like anytime I'm feeling a certain way or whatever, it's like I'll hear him either singing one of his songs like he dedicated to me, or something to send me to comfort me, or it's a song that I can resonate with. And then seeing all that, and kept seeing 13 throughout the day, even yesterday. But that day it was really heavy. And then it was just like I lost it when I kept on seeing the song. And it was he was singing, and next thing you know, you see all these balls of fire just hitting the ground and stuff like that, and he's like moving out the way. And then the next thing you know, I see this yesterday. And I mean, if you I started crying because I didn't know, because I was telling y'all I didn't know what that meant. I don't know why I got so emotional. And then this happens, and it was so much, because I sent it to like two or three of my love bugs, showed them the pictures of what I saw. When I saw that, they were like, man, this is a sacredicity for something, it was warning you. And it was like, this is too much. I don't like being right on stuff like that. And it was like 2 or 3 days before, me and a friend of mine, we haven't talked in a long time. And I told him there's going to be another celebrity that's going to pass soon. Like, girl, don't say that. And I'm like, it's going to happen. And it's going to be something big. And then the next thing you know, that was like 3 days. Yeah, it was like 3.5 days ago when I said that to her. And I mean, being like that, I don't like being right about stuff like that. But this is that time, like we just, I don't know if there's still fires going on in Australia. It's just like I had to shut myself off from this because it's like so much back to back. um People were posting about Prince tributes, and people were asking, did you want? Nope. Nope. Seeing Nipsey Hustle and his family, and the ones about my dad, and then having to deal with this yesterday, that was just too much for me. And it was like I kept finding movies to watch, and I watched a little bit of the news to see what was uncovered or whatever. Because the first thing before I knew who was all in the plane with him, I was just like, Lord, it's his kids, his wife, his kids. That's the only thing that kept popping in my head. And then all that popped off, and it's just so much. It's like, if you have somebody in your life that you have not spoken to in a while, even when you drift off, because I know it as friends, you're living your life, they're living theirs, stop and just say, hey, I'm just checking on you. I'm not trying to stop your groove or whatever, but I was just letting I thought about you and I love you. And just being able to do that. This morning I'm texting my kids and telling them I love them so much, and they were like, Mom, I love you too. And they knew why I was upset. And it's like, you when you're a parent, that's the worst thing you can ever fear. And just on top of that, it was like nobody had, people are always so in a hurry to get the scoop, get the latest events, that you're trying to make sure you'll be the first one to be able to put that in the news. You're not even having respect for the family at that point. You don't know if they knew yet. And this is how they had to find out, scrolling through news feeds on social media, to find out your husband, your father has died, you know. And I mean, I somewhat can understand that. Not the fact of, with my dad, I had to see all these different things people were posting about him, death pics and stuff like that. That was a lot, and it's just like there's so much hatred going on in the world. There's so many um evil. It is just so much evil going out to the world. And if this is not reflection love, like, all I feel like is, this is powering us up for something. This is getting us ready for stuff. Because it's just, the fact is, if you think you're feeling something hard now and heavy now, just wait. This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. And it's just like, to me seeing stuff like this is letting me know I should not show love towards somebody just because there's a tragedy. This is something that we should do with one another every day. Every day. We all trying to struggle to love ourselves in some kind of way because we're needing that. You need to show that love towards yourself and show it towards other people. You shouldn't have to be hateful, because of somebody's nationality or who they're sleeping with, or, if they're gay or straight or pan or what all. They got all these different sexuals around here, just confuse me. Either you're straight or you're gay, one of the two, or you're in between, but they got all these new different sexuals out there. And you should love everybody, since, with that, you know. And it's just like, time is coming about to change, but why does it have to, Why should we only show love during somebody's death or during a natural disaster? Why should it be reflected then? We should push it regardless of what is going on. We act different towards people because of the color of their skin or what religion that they're pertaining to or what side of the country they are on. We have evil folks in every nationality or whatever you want to call it. And then there's people that you see that might look like somebody who's caused some drama. Doesn't mean that that next person is like that. You never know what somebody's story is until you get out to be able to talk to them. Because there's so many people I keep in contact with all over the world, and I just see them as either brother or sister. I talk to people in Africa. I talk to people in Australia. I talk to people in New Zealand, Iraq, Syria, Israel, Egypt, all those different things, and they're still brother and sister to me. We started off as dust, we're gonna end as dust. All these big beautiful things that people have, you can't take it with you. You need to show love. Because this is like, I wish we can just have the power just to go ahead and build another planet where we can live on, and all the ugly people that want to act ugly, they can stay here. And then we can go over here, live our good life. It might be boring as hell. If the crime rate might be low, you might need to go ahead and find something to keep your interest up, but at least it'll be good. It shouldn't have to take something like this to pop off for people to show love towards each other. you know there are so many prayers, and I don't sit up here and pray for that woman like 3 or 4 times today, because it's just like I don't even want to fathom what that woman is thinking right now. It's just so much out there, and it's just like, for that lady to go through that, I understand it, because it's just like when you're in the public eye, you see things all over the place, and you're already trying to heal and compose yourself the best way you can and hold your strength up, not just for yourself but for your children. And it's like everything you turn around, her husband's gonna be scattered all over the place. And I just had to pray a lot today, even before I did videos, because it's like, I asked God, please give me the motivation and energy to do videos today. I really don't want to do anything today. I just want to lay in my bed, cry if I want to cry, laugh if I want to laugh, and kiki. I don't want to do anything. But I had to push myself out, because I know when I get in a depressive state, I stay like that for a while, and I said, not today. Not today. There's nothing you can do except keep pushing. There's nothing you can do except keep pushing. I know what it feels like to be in that dark place. And it's hard to pull yourself out of that dark place when you're dealing with so much, you know. And it's just like all this stuff that's going on in the world, it's just really ugly. And then on top of that, one of the reporters sent up here saying, racial slurs and saying, oh, I said Knicks. No, the heck you didn't. I know what you said, but that wasn't no Knicks. You put a GGER on the end of that. So it's just so much. It's like people probably, I said, when stuff like that slips out, that means you're very comfortable with talking about that behind closed doors if you so quick to say something like that. But it's just all what we need to do, y'all. World has to get better. It really does. It's just, life is too short. I love the channel that I keep up. I don't, we can laugh, we can giggle. I don't deal with bullying. If you're gonna be insulting or trying to go off on somebody feeling like you're gonna pull your insecurities here, I will block your ass so quick. It is not funny. I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm not gonna deal with it. That's why I love the channel, and just the energy we keep here, because it's nothing but love. I don't pass judgment on anybody, because everybody's fighting their own demons. Everybody is trying to heal from their own darkness, trauma, abuse, whatever you are dealing with that has impacted your life in the most traumatic way. We're all dealing with that. I don't need to reflect that on you about what has been going in your life, being able to mark back your shortcomings, because we all deal with them. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm here to uplift myself, is why I'm uplifting others. While I'm healing, I'm trying to allow myself to be that person to help other people heal, trying to make sense of the things that we got to go through in this life that's so crazy, and trying to press understandings about that. And I feel like I tell y'all a lot, I'm humbly blessed that I'm able to do the things that I do, just because of the outpour of of the things I get back towards me, to know I can impact somebody's life, and that is like a blessing beyond all measures to me. It doesn't make me arrogant, doesn't make me my head get bigger. I'm like, hell, I can't, I can't be walking around with no big ass head. I can't do it. But y'all, y'all make me cry tears of joy when I know I can be a part of your life. And when I'm hearing, Roslynn, you don't make me feel like I'm crazy. Roslynn, you let me know I'm not alone, because you're not. Even when we're going through those hard times of sorrow, madness, rage, not forgiving ourselves as well as others, you're not dealing with that alone. It may feel like it at times, but there's stuff that's going on right now that's really harping us on us in a heavy vibe, that is trying to allow us to see this and feel it, recognize it, and let you know that you will get over this. It's just up to you if you decide to do it. There's some people I know that don't even want to be here anymore. Trust me, believe me, I understand. You would never think that would do you the way they have done you, but they have. But it's just, the fact is, they're there to play their part. They're there to do that, you know. But allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to love. When you see somebody out in the street, tell them God bless them, or whatever you believe in. Tell them, have a good day. You are loved. When you do that out of the blue, even though you might get that crazy look, it's okay, because it's going to make them feel, it's going to touch them in some kind of way. You have planted a beautiful seed of love towards somebody in their life, because you never know, they may have needed that day. You never know what anybody is going through. You don't know when you're at your place of work. You have to be nice to people at times, show that customer service or whatever you're doing. Just say a kind word to them, because you don't know what is going on with them before they walked in them doors. You don't know what kind of different things they were dealing with at that time. Allow yourself to be that example, because we shouldn't have to go through uh, tragedies like this, and world devastations, for you to show love towards people when they're, love them while they're still here. You can't get that I love you back if they're gone. In some kind of way you can get it, but not the way you used to. But I hope you were able to to resonate with the video, y'all. I would love to give a post notification shout out. Let me see. Um, to Kelly Davis, Van Zyle, and Angel Heart. Much love to you as well. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Um, if you feel like dropping a line, which I appreciate if you do, I'll go ahead and give you a post notification shout out. If you would like to get in touch with me, but not here, you don't, whatever you need to talk about that you're dealing with right now, uh, that you want to keep in touch with me, you can always find me on Facebook Messenger, not my page. I'm not accepting any Facebook, Facebook friend requests, but I have no problem with keeping in touch with you on Messenger. You can tell me you're from here, and then give me your concerns or questions or whatever that you would like to talk about. Everything we talk about is confidential. What goes on there stays there. But know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that, you have the uplift and love and comfort that you're needing right now. And just know that I pray for y'all, whatever you're trying to manifest into your life comes 100 times more than what you asked for, and it comes sooner than you expect it to be there. um, Make sure you're giving out love of abundance, prosperity, as well as positivity, vibes, words, and frequencies. You never know, that can really help somebody go a long way. And I will see you on my next video. I hope that the rest of your week is blessed, and I will see you later. Much love, peace, be wild.